sword intent, but to master it, you still need to practice. You may credit your unique constitution and disciplined foundation in swordcraft. My heart sword technique is simple. Keep an unshaken will, and your sword intent will cut through anything.
So, does that make me your disciple now, Qingxiao?
Those artisans ahead may know a thing or two. I would not have believed it if I had not seen it myself. The mechanist craft of these cloud shuttles surpasses even that of the Xuanfeng hold we know.
Still, you can see the hold's influence in their design.
Pay attention. Stop. Go. You've been on this cloud shuttle for days now.
Master, I was just thinking, if these mechanisms can already run themselves, then won't the repair...
One day isn't today.
A fleet this massive, and all it takes to keep it running is a handful of people from the Ministry of Development and Zhuozhen Atelier. All we really do is inspect them every day. If something breaks, swap in a spare part, that's it.
So? If you don't learn this craft, then when one of them does break down, you won't even know where to look.
So we keep studying mechanist arts, and before we know it, the machines will have taken our place.
Pay attention. Stop gawking. You'll get tired of this.
So transcendent. Why are you... If we had known you were coming, we would have prepared tea. And the young man at your side is... Ah, so you are under her tutelage. That is why she keeps company.
I remember you. You were An Yen.
Indeed, I am. I was once with the Ministry of Development's Defense Works. Now I serve on the Cloud Shuttle's maintenance crew. Had you not held back the tacit discourse when Yuan Fortress was first built, none of us would have lived to see Xuanfang Hold rise.
This is the City of Mechanisms built with the aid of Mengzhou's Sentinel, right?
Sentinel? Forgive me, but I don't quite follow.
Sentinel Sheen, the Moon Fox. Isn't she the reason Xuanfeng Hold and these shuttles exist?
Why would you also... Never mind. I should brief you on the recent tidings. A transcendent excelling in mechanist arts came to Xuanfang and taught us wondrous techniques. It was like learning how to turn stone into gold. Mountains, pebbles, pearls, rough stone. Anything could be turned into a mechanism. And those mechanisms could evolve and replicate on their own. With that knowledge, the Ministry and Zhuozhen Atelier raised this magnificent city in just a few months. As for the shuttles, they were first tested in real combat 2 weeks ago. We were on board, yet we barely had to lift a finger. They hunted and exterminated the Tasset Discos on their own. And for the tight spots they couldn't reach, we deployed old puppets. Like soldiers falling from the sky, scouring the earth clean. In a single day and night, from Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the Threnodian of War's vanguard was reduced to nothing. Now our shuttles provide reinforcement across all of Huanglong. One fleet has already left for the Norfolk Barrens to protect the newly founded Jinzhou city.
I'd like to know more about this Transcendent.
Strange thing is, none of us can remember his face or his voice. Probably another one of his mystical tricks. If you want answers, board the shuttle at the head of the fleet. The Transcendent is staying there.
A Xuanfang hold with no sentinel, but a Transcendent who preaches mechanist arts.
Whoever he is, he's probably connected to Muyu. To the lead shuttle, then. Let's see who's really pulling the strings in this shadow play. Those auto puppets over there. They look like they're guarding the shuttle.
Back during the Fortress and Gorges War, these auto puppets were like heavenly soldiers. But the truth is, we know nothing about their internal structure or how they function. Is this technology we were ever meant to possess? What would happen if one day they stopped helping us and instead became accomplices to some person or purpose instead? Even the Cloud Shuttles themselves might... maybe all these sleepless nights are making me paranoid. Gorgeous war.
Leave it to me.
Hostile presence.
It seems you've been flagged as hostile.
Can you just have to cool their systems down?
I miss the braised pork from Yuan's flavors. Homesick. Once the Cloud Shuttles dock at Yuan Fortress to restock, I'll be able to go.
Then why bring up braised pork all of a sudden? Are the rations finally getting to you?
You know, I can barely taste a thing nowadays. Whatever I eat or drink, nothing. So... just thought the food at Yuan's flavors might make a difference?
Truth is, I'm the same. For some reason, I feel like I've just stopped feeling much of anything lately.
I miss the braised pork from Yuan's flavors.
These auto puppets show no sign of malfunction, yet they attacked us without hesitation.
We'll know if this was just an isolated glitch at the next shuttle.
The airflows between the shuttles are remarkably stable. Perfect for sword flight.
You mean...
Let's fly to the next one. Manifest a blade from your sword intent, then guide it at your will. Your form is steady. You learn quickly. All you need now is more practice. As we suspected, the first attack was no isolated incident.
Does this mean the entire fleet is turning against us? This mechanism looks like your sword formation.
Years ago, a court of Savante artisan had me test a similar device designed to snare tacit discords. I do not know its inner workings, but I know how to break it. Strike the core, the eye of the formation, with a flying sword. I will handle this side. You take the other. All change in this world is but a shift in frequency. When you face an obstacle, find its pivot. Strike true, and your blade will do the rest.
The way you describe martial arts is always a bit quaint.
What I mean to say is, these mechanisms can be dismantled with flying swords. Focus on the sword. I'm with you. This one is more intricate. You must locate all the cores.
This sword has a unique frequency.
Are you the legendary sword transcendent from the mountain?
I am not the one you seek.
If not you, then who else could it be? Please, Sword Transcendent. The Tacit Discords are coming. Can you help us? They roam the clouded cliffs and are almost at our village.
Lead the way. And your name is?
Huan. Or as in if, Huan as in cloud.
What I saw just now, was it a memory from your past?
Yes. That girl was the court of Savante artisan I mentioned. She grew up in Xianling village. When I first came to the land of Shuangfang, the Xuanling birds guided her up the mountain to seek my help. She returned often after that, though usually on behalf of others. But why would I see Ruoyuan here? done. Leave the final call to me.
Qingxiao, you've been trying to teach me this whole time, haven't you?
Was it that obvious? I told you, I'm not good at this.
Quite the opposite, actually. Come on, let's keep moving.
The artisans here seem completely blind to the rogue autopilot.
Cleansing radiant!
Transcendent! We didn't expect to see you here. This way, please. That sudden rampage from the auto puppets caught us off guard. It's like their alert system just triggered for no reason.
It seems only you two noticed what was happening.
It's working hours. We can't just abandon our posts.
It's more like a habit. When we are assigned to a shuttle, we tend to lose ourselves in the work. Though, now that you mention it, more and more of us have been working around the clock. Some don't even...
It is strange. My mind has been hazy for a while. I don't feel much of anything lately.
That happened to me as well. I can't even enjoy a good novel like I used to.
Have you met a certain transcendent who teaches mechanist arts? Does the name Muyu sound familiar?
Haven't seen anyone by that name, no. But we did host a Transcendent recently. Helped us solve a few technical hurdles.
I can't remember much else about him. Only that he had an answer for everything. No airs about him at all. I heard he's on the lead shuttle now. If you are heading that way, could you check on a friend of mine? She's sitting at the bow, watching the scenery. She's been acting very strange lately. It's like she's lost interest in everything and everyone.
So, this Xuanfeng hold isn't as perfect as it seems.
There's some bad news. Your sister's condition worse than not long ago. She's gone.
I always knew this day would come.
Are you okay? It wasn't just anyone who died. It was the little sister you cared so much about.
I know. But right now, all I feel is emptiness. Once the maintenance work is done, I'll return to Yuan Fortress for the customary funeral.
There's some bad news. You should probably brace yourself.
Just say it.
Your sister's condition.
Leave it to me. The wicked will face judgment!
Doze off? Did I just doze off? I think I dreamed of a different fortress and gorgeous war. In it, Tacit discords swarmed toward you. All we had were blade puppets, city walls and trenches. Guess I've gone too long without sleep. doze off. I think I dreamt of a different fortress.
I watched the sunrise earlier. My memory told me it was beautiful, but I felt nothing. Just emptiness. I can no longer feel as a human should. It is as if I've become just another gear in this shuttle. What if I jumped? I will not, of course, but the thought does not trouble me. Nothing does.
What's wrong?
I remember these people. Most of the artisans on these shuttles died when Yuan Fortress was destroyed during the war.
And they're only alive here because this Xuanfeng survived it?
Yes. In the world we know, the soldiers and artisans defending the fortress detonated it themselves. A final sacrifice to stop the Tacit Discords from overrunning Mengzhou. No. I was with the defending troops in the Gorges of Spirits. By the time I returned to Xuanfeng, the fortress was already in ruins. If only I'd been faster. If only this version of Xuanfeng were real. Everything could have been different.
This can't be called a better world. Everyone we've met here isn't in a normal state of mind.
Something is suppressing their feelings.
That Transcendent isn't just handing out lessons. I think he's done something to them.
Onward, then. We can use this shuttle.
So this is how that Transcendent treats his guests, huh?
Careful.
I nearly lost my footing there.
Follow the airflows ahead. Navigate your sword to get closer.
At last, you arrive. I hope my little roadblocks weren't too much trouble for you. And where is that ignorant, chattering little girl? The strike she landed last time, it left an impression.
I will grant you a swifter end this time.
Easy now, Sword Transcendent. Surely you realize I am but a phantom. Why not stay for a chat? You must have questions. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
What have you done to the minds of the artisans in this Mirage realm?
This is Xuanfeng as I have shaped it. A better version of what stood here 200 years ago. Those artisans are shadows of the past. I offered them a kindness, adjusted their perception, excised their emotional flaws. Now they're on their way to becoming perfect. You should understand, Qingshao. A heart unsullied by desire or feeling. Is that not the ideal state you cultivators chase?
Cultivation is not about making oneself an unfeeling lump of wood.
Lump of wood? No, no. This is perfection. Xuanfang hold as it was always meant to be. Everything you see runs itself. Perfect order, perfect efficiency. With mechanisms like these, we could fight another Fortress and Gorgeous war and lose no one. I am sick to death of those hero plays about devotion and sacrifice. They stir the heart, yes, but that is all they do. The weak swallow them because the truth is too bitter to bear.
You have no right to judge them, Muyu.
I built Yuan Fortress. I understand the limits of humanity far better than powerful resonators like you. When the fortress fell, when our struggle meant nothing against the lament, the one meant to guide civilization just stood there, watching. The Xuanfang hold you see now? This is what it was supposed to be. I just restored it from the blueprints in the database. Which is to say, it could have changed the course of the war. So what do you think? Did our Sentinel Sheen lack the power? Or did she lack the will?
Suspect the Sentinel all you want. Your fall from grace is your own doing. All I see is a coward hiding in a mirage realm, running experiments that are only fooling himself.
Wherever your true body is hiding, I will find it, and I will end you.
I look forward to it. There's just one thing. Where did you get the idea that this place couldn't affect reality?
The fog disrupts the stability of our resonance. Skywatch license. Another autopilot series that never made it past the prototype stage. Focus the mind.
Thunderous aftershock.
They were Royuin's work too. She asked me to test them once, and I ended up shattering the prototype.
Ah! Those traitors are such big bullies! Lucky for me, you showed up again. Thanks for saving me. Call me JD. That's my name now. You two are too fast. Took me forever just to catch up to you.
The fortress gate is indeed far from here. We thought you'd gone offline when we left.
I just ran out of juice. Lucky me, I woke up and found some spare power cells from the others. Then I flew all the way here. The sky here is split into levels. Right now, we're in the Zhen realm. Up there will be the D realm. If you're after that creepy one-eyed jerk, just keep heading up, up, up!
Why is this mirage structured in such levels?
Because it's extra special! Don't worry, you're super close to the source of it all now.
You know things we don't. And it's clear you've been keeping them from us this entire time.
If I could help it, I wouldn't want to be like this either. But I do have some bad news. Things are getting messy in the hold outside. A lot of evil things are swarming toward it as we speak. If you take too long, things might get really bad.
Commander Chohong's rafter kites have detected a large tacit discord swarm approaching from the eastern peaks. All units, prepare to engage. I will intercept the biggest threats. Vanguards, stick to the formation we practiced. Do not break ranks.
Yes, Watcher Yang Yang!
Rover. Paragon Qingshao. It's been so long. Please come back safely.
Think I'd let you fight without me, Yang Yang? Watcher Liang Yu, reporting for duty.
Liang Yu, but your injuries...
Do not worry. My injuries have mostly healed. I was only staying at the Ministry of War because the medics insisted on quiet rest. Word is, those roaming tacit discords have begun to close in on the hold. I will not let you face this alone. We will fight together. The new Xuan Triad. Well, duo, for now. I will not let Qingzhi and Tuchong down.
Yes, shoulder to shoulder, once more.
The villagers, are they safe?
Don't worry. Even the final stragglers have been evacuated behind the defensive line. Huh? What is that?
Watcher! An urgent report from the Ministry of Development. Another censure court has just gone offline.
I see. Thank you.
You're here to save the hold. You don't need to trust me, but I'm trusting you.
It is true your words have not been false.
Please, Qingshao, you both have to keep going.
I never told you my name.
I heard that one I jerk saying. Anyway, once you enter the derail, watch out for the reeling fog. It makes your head all spinny. You ran into a bit of it earlier.
Are you not coming with us?
I just slow you down. But don't you worry. I'll catch up as soon as I'm ready.
That's cloud shuttle wreckage, scattered among the cliffs.
So, not as perfect as Muyu made it out to be. Next level is probably a mess. By the way, still no sign of that Captain Evan. It says he was at the Sanctum with us. He must have been pulled into this Mirage realm too.
If he has not blown his cover, he should be with Muyu.
Guess I'll just leave it here.
Yeah.
Until darkness spread. With fate and stuckness. Yin and yang, forever apart. Spirits? Lucky coin up my sleeves, nothing stands in my way.
That's about all I can do for now. Time to go play nice with the crazy man.
Are you sure they will find that little breadcrumb you left?
Sure. Nah. But you don't win bets by not playing. And so far, I'm on a roll. Yin and yang converge, energy surge. Spirits, stay hidden.
You've been gone for quite a while.
Not every day I get to hitch a ride on a fancy airship like this. Had to do a little sightseeing.
I'm interested to know what the reverberations of the dead mean to a nethermancer like yourself.
Still hung up on that. They're just lingering obsessions.
To me, they are the raw materials of transcendence. Resources to be shaped as I see fit. You're on a Xuanfang Hold Cloud shuttle. Get acquainted with your new body. Go on. Before, I proved that reverberations can influence an autopuppet's behavioral logic. Now I've gone a step further. Reverberations can drive a shell entirely on their own, granting it new life.
Waking the dead from their nap. You sure they won't have a bone to pick with you?
I have adjusted their perceptions, scrubbed away the redundant emotions and petty desires. Trifles no longer trouble them, so they have no reason to care about things like that.
Not quite alive and not quite dead. This really what you wanted?
Progress takes time. For now, they are just the intermediate products of my experiment. Which is why I need a small favor. Dispose of that sample for me.
I agreed to help you out. Granhelm's orders. I didn't agree to being your trash man. How dull.
Impressive. A necessary cost, nothing more. One must discard the defects to make room for perfection.
I guess you know that Rover and the Paragon have entered this Mirage realm. Doesn't that concern you?
That fox actually did us a favor.
Well, you better pray when they find you. I'm not sticking around to fight them.
Guardians always suffer from the same delusion. They think that if they strike down the mastermind, the problem vanishes. But the end was decided long ago. Until the time is right, I shall let them play their little game.
Boy, why have we saved the reverberation from that broken puppet? Keeping it as a souvenir?
Just let it go. Same as always.
This must be the reeling fog JD warned us about. We shouldn't stay in it for long.
Do you hear that? The auto puppets nearby are speaking.
They are not hostile.
Something's not right. The fog. It's getting thicker. Rogue auto puppets. Too many. Tacit discord. Something's not right.
These mechanisms have been corrupted by the fog, but our flying swords can still dismantle them. The cut on this auto puppet is clean. It has not been down for long.
The frequency left on it feels like the Cat of the Netherlamp's resonance ability. Probably.
Village ahead. No entry. I protect village.
It is as if they live here as people do.
Thank you. Breaking the seal. Here. Our village. Right? Chief. We have no home. We gather here.
It carries reverberations, just like the auto puppets Muyu controlled during the siege of Xuanfang Hold.
Seems I can speak normally now. Much has faded from my mind, but I remember being human. I lived in Xiangling village long ago.
Do you remember what happened back then?
We fled back to the village during the chaos. Not long after, we were trapped by these strange mechanisms. Many villagers were left out there. If you leave, could you help them? Thank you. I just remembered. A young lass I did not recognize left the sword here. She said to give it to the outsiders who would come.
Did she have any distinguishing features?
Forgive me, I can no longer recall her face. Let me fetch the blade for you.
Muyu implants the reverberations of the deceased and binds them to these shells. Forces them to live like this.
Another one of his sick experiments. What he did in the Jin realm. This goes much further.
We should examine that sword. It is likely the one we've seen before.
You don't look well.
I'm fine. It will not hinder our mission. The fog thickens. The anomalies here are worsening.
They all have a flame-like frequency, same as before. I'll use the pendant to reveal their true forms.
The one inside it is my wife. While we were fleeing, she protected me. She can't seem to move anymore. But if I stay here beside her, maybe one day she'll stand up again. Right?
The village chief did not tell you, but it was me. I am the one who set off the seal to close off our village. I only meant to keep those auto puppets out. But the fog corrupted the mechanism. Now, it will never shut off. We live again. But so many were left outside. Did I do the wrong thing? I have been thinking about it all this time. I have not found an answer. If none of this had happened, maybe we could have gone on living in these bodies, peacefully. Thank you. I understand now. no matter what, I should apologize to the dead.
Its frequency resembled my own sword intent.
One by one. None of us could remember where we were supposed to go, but we knew one thing. We were different from those auto puppets that only follow orders slowly. We gathered here, hoping to live normal lives again, like before. This place is our base, our village, and our new home. We won't let it be taken from us.
Sir Transcendent, I have come to bid you farewell. It was Ling Feng who finally convinced me to do this.
Where are you going?
I am staying in Shuangfeng Hold. The construction is nearing completion. I just wanted you to know. I love this land. I love the people here. I want to use my mechanisms to give everyone the strength to protect themselves. That way, I will not have to keep sending Xuanling birds to beg for your help. I have a question. If you spend your life chasing a goal so difficult that it has already cost you dearly, is it still worth
it? I cannot answer that for you.
That's all right. I have plenty of time ahead of me to think about it. Farewell, Qingxiao.
What you saw just now was the day Ruoyuan came to say goodbye.
Where did she go after that?
The Fortress and Gorges War broke out soon after. She was in the squad tasked with the fortress's self-destruction. Later, I returned to the ruins to search for her. I found nothing. Onward. We should be able to break this seal together. Well done.
Auto puppets are attacking those villagers. We should help them.
Thank you. Some friends, they are trapped on the shuttle ahead. Something went wrong with the shuttle's mechanisms. It sent the auto puppets into a blind rampage. We couldn't stop them. You are from the world outside, aren't you? How is Yuan Fortress now?
What do you mean?
I remember defending that fortress. So many of us. We did our best. But the tacit discords were endless. Tell me, did we lose?
You did not. It was your sacrifice that ensured 2 centuries of peace for Xuanfang.
That's good. Somehow, my chest does not feel quite so empty.
Why did you save me? I can move now, but I don't know where I should go.
There are no reverberations bound to the auto-puppets that attack the villagers.
Muyu must have been controlling them directly, just as he did back in the Jun realm.
Leave it to me.
Cleansing radiance. Wind rises.
The wicked will face judgment. Those unique frequencies again. I should use the pendant. This is a note left by the cat of the Netherlamp. He's been through here. He made sure to leave this intelligence for us.
The auto puppets up ahead look like they're repairing those heavy artillery pieces.
I must restore the Sean Bombards before the next wave of rogue auto puppets arrives. A cloud shuttle's most advanced defense system. It can track and fire multiple hostile targets at once. Think of it as a very powerful automated cannon. Almost there. I will fix them.
Ha. The wicked will face judgment. So, Michelle, between that cannon and your blind swords,
Within 100 paces, the sword is up.
the wicked will face judgment. Celestial might, dispel all shadows.
Thank you. Continue the repairs. Go on ahead. I'll stay to maintain the Shran Bombards. I will not let any rogue auto puppet get past this point.
Let's stop and find somewhere to rest.
Okay. Let us board that looming shuttle.
Welcome aboard this cloud shuttle, modeled after the Ministry of War headquarters. Though, as you can see, it no longer requires the service of human soldiers.
Muyu, you've bound the reverberations of the dead to these machines. But you still send auto puppets to hunt them down. Why?
Because they are failed experiments. Failing minds, faded memories, with nary a shred of self left to act on their own. It is time for a fresh batch of samples.
You defile the souls of the innocent, treating them as disposables for your experiment.
I prefer to call it resource optimization. They were nothing but reverberations haunting the ruins of Yuan Fortress. Left alone, they would have inevitably devolved into tacit discords. But now, they serve a great experiment. If reverberations can be perfectly fused into mechanical shells, the line between life and death vanishes. Immortality becomes possible. If the shell wears out, we replace it. As long as consciousness remains, life is not extinguished. Death becomes obsolete, and the dead may rise once more. An amusing name. That little Jinzhou organization has not even come close to understanding the nature of the soul. They only use memories to fashion mockeries of life. They're a doll maker, a third-rate puppeteer, a man so mired in his own past that a few offhand remarks, and I saw the weakness eating him from the inside. How about we discuss a topic you find more pressing? Say, the Ministry of War in the real world. Take a guess. As the censure courts continue to release tacit discords, how long do you think those wardens can hold the line? They might survive the wave from one court, but 2, 3... Even if they hold, what will it cost?
You underestimate the people of Xuanfeng. Just as you never understood what they fight for.
You cling to the fragility of emotion and human will. Blind to the truth that only in superior technology will you master your fate. They will break soon enough. All I am doing is accelerating the inevitable shutdown of the censure courts.
Xuanfeng Hold and its people will survive.
No matter how great you are, Paragon Qingshao, you cannot protect those beyond your reach.
As the heart wills, so the sword moves.
Victory will be ours!
You... What have you done? This can't be. Your frequency is all but drained. This whole time, that unique frequency the shuttles detected affecting the real world. That was you? How many are you propping up? The garrison? The entire city? Or could it be the land of Xuanfeng itself? You're even more foolish than I thought, Sword Transcendent. Do you really think you can shield them forever? You of all people should know how fragile human lives are compared to her resonators. Xuanfeng Hold will fall, and those people will fall with it. You cannot change what is coming. Everything you are doing is just piling more weight on your own.
Muyu's illusion being here means we're closing in on his real location. You look pale. Leave the rest of the fighting to me.
You need not worry about me. Keep your focus on the enemies.
Cleansing radiance. Slashes. The wicked will face judgment.
Leave it to me.
The wicked will face judgment. Decisive moment. Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment.
What do you need me to do?
I am fine.
Not good enough, Qingxiao. I'm your partner. And if I'm going to keep you safe, I need to know what's happening to you.
Ever since the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, I've spread my sword intent among the people. I've been using most of my resonance energy to sustain the link. With the battle intensifying, I've had to overclock to maintain the link. Once the pressure eases, I will recover.
Easy.
Remember what you said last night. See your choice through. This is me doing just that. I will not allow another tragedy to befall the land of Xuanfeng. To protect everyone, this is the only certain path.
You can't expect to carry the world on your own shoulders.
If it had been you... The sword intent I gave out was only seeds. What made them grow was each person's will. It is because they have the heart to protect that the heart sword answers.
Let's go. Somewhere the fog can't reach.
You should go after Muyu.
Partners should watch each other's backs. You also taught me sword flight. And you've not stopped teaching me since. We need to lose that shuttle.
Yes. Put me down. You will move faster without me. I need you with my swords.
You need rest.
Do not worry. I know my limits.
Stop the rumble! The wicked will face judgment!
You holding up? Let's get you inside that cabin above there.
I've burdened you.
Promise me, Qingxiao. No more carrying everything alone.
I promise. I will be fine. I just need a moment with my Guqin. I have always had a fiery temperament. Each pluck of the string helps to restore my balance and calm my mind.
You? Fiery?
Before I took to the mountain, I had only my sword. I fought the tacit discords as if my life did not matter. My master saw the unrest in my heart and taught me the Guqin to calm my spirit. Please, watch over me for a moment. I will recover soon. Then we may move forward.
Playing sounds unsettled.
Promise me one thing. If, in the moments to come, I turn my sword on you, do not hesitate.
Save me, Sword Transcendent!
Tacit discords. They just keep coming. Everyone is dead. Even the Shuangling birds. Sword Transcendent. Where were you? Did you abandon us?
Sword Transcendent.
Warring.
Qingxiao, you don't have to be so tense all the time. I know you are not the ice-cold statue you pretend to be. In inside, you are just like the rest of us. You feel joy, anger, resentment, and regret.
You died. You died 2 centuries ago, when Yuan Fortress was destroyed.
Dead? And no one sewed my mouth shut.
I should thank you for looking after my descendants. After all these centuries, it seems you still cannot let go of that war.
You were just a manifestation of my fractured mind. The inner demon I must destroy. Once again, you stake mortal lives on your sword. All for a rescue that means nothing. Come now. This long duel between us shall meet its end today.
The cabin has been affected by the fog. Qingxiao.
Those villagers, what were they to you?
They gave me a bowl of food.
So you risked your life to protect the mortals from a whole tide of tacit discords.
I was frail anyway. Not long for this world. Better to take those monsters with me.
With a broken blade? Jingwei is my name. Would you like to become my disciple and walk the path of cultivation with me? Your resonance ability has always been unstable. For longevity, you must anchor your heart in absolute stillness.
Seeing people get hurt just makes me sad. And when those monsters attack, it makes me so angry my blood boils.
Then close your eyes, cover your ears. Distance yourself from the world. Quiet your mind, and your desires will fade. Remember, do not let the world stir your heart. Forsake earthly attachments. You left the mountain to hunt evil again.
I went only to purge the tacit discords. I formed no bonds. My heart did not waver.
Saving mortals from the lament is like trying to push back the tide. The tide always returns.
If I sit back and do nothing, how is this long life of mine any different from the cold existence of a stone? Even you, Master. You saved me once.
Then tell me, what is your way?
I have yet to find my answer.
It looks like I'm in Qing Xiao's inner world. I need to find her quickly.
One need not rush. A few hours here are but a fleeting moment in the world outside.
Are you Qing Xiao's master?
I am but a lingering frequency. Besides, my Qing already knew how to fight when she came to me. I merely taught her the methods of cultivation.
These bodies... what happened here?
We who walk the path of cultivation must shed all worldly desires, cut down our inner demons. What you see are the remnants of her past duels with herself. This duel is the final reckoning. Fellow cultivator, since you have found your way here, it means she has chosen you to be her sword.
Her... sword?
Should she succumb to her demon, strike her down.
Why do you involve yourself in Xuanfang's affairs? You don't belong here. Or have you forgotten?
Qing Xiao? Wake up!
Because... after bidding Master farewell, I wandered the world, eventually settling in Xuanfang. I planned to cultivate in solitude.
Please, Sir Transcendent. Tacit discords are coming. Can you help us?
Did you lead this child here? Just this once. After that, more came to offer their thanks.
Our gratitude for the rescue.
Say, Sir Transcendent.
Whenever I sought to leave, Xuanling birds would bring another plea. Years flowed like water. I had strayed so far from the path of cultivation.
Just like that. Yes, perfect!
Told you the waking moon would be good fun, Qing Xiao. Here.
The Thenodian descended. 200 years since the Fortress and Gorges War, and you still have not found peace. That day, the Schwanling bird told you the Gorges of Spirits in Yuan Fortress were burning. Where did you go? I went to the Gorges of Spirits. Ah, yes. So confident. So sure your blade could cut down the Lament's source. Save everyone. And then, you were held back. Trapped by retroact rain. Pinned down by the Thenodian's blade of ruin. By the time you returned to Xuanfang, what did you find? A brutal end. A silent battlefield.
Sword Transcendent. Yuan Fortress is gone.
I am here. You are safe now. This man, he once sent a Schwanling bird to beg for my help. Civilians were trapped in a mountain flood.
Please, help them.
I will. Rest now. Liar. You know he's beyond saving. Just like all the others. I remember this man from the Waking Moon Festival. He was haggling over a lantern for his 2-year-old child. He even taught the child to cheer your name. Sword Transcendent! Sword Transcendent! The Schwanling brought me her wish. She prayed for her missing family to come home. You followed that stupid bird's lead and searched half the mountain. Eventually, you found her father at the bottom of a cliff. Ningfang. Royuan's childhood friend. One of the first you saved in Xuanfang. A musician who marched off to war and threw her life away.
You've come, Sword Transcendent. Royuan, she's still in the fortress, waiting for you.
I understand. I will find her.
Then I can rest my eye now.
Another hollow comfort. You searched every crater left by the fortress's collapse. You never found anyone alive. The years pass. Your cultivation advances. But the memory of this failure only becomes clearer and clearer. Everything you once saved in Xuanfang was ground to dust by the lament. So, let us begin. Where of the evenings? You're back at the Gorges of Spirit. A battlefield that haunts you. Your fear. Your regret. A destroyed the source of this tacit discord outbreak. Show me the sword transcendent. Prove your resolve with your sword. Answer their plea. This time, will the tragedy of Fortress and Gorgeous War be remarkable. These monsters cannot withstand your onslaught. You're faster than you ever were back then. A pity you cannot reach Yuan Fortress in time. The defense there is crumbling. One soldier after another.
We lost the Central Plains. They came too fast.
Save your breath, soldier. The bleeding has stopped for now.
Thank you. Please. The Thronodian is just ahead.
I know. Leave the rest to me. How confusing. They're long dead. So why the tender words? They're only your memories. Proof of your futile rescue. Beware of the evils. How many strikes can you survive? Cords. Cleanse the filth. The crownless. The Thronodian's blade of ruin. It now stands at the zenith of its strength. And you have already given away most of your sword and shield golden wood. And the pure lights shake the sky. Predictable. Adapt and overcome. Why not? Just need a moment. Yes. As long as the Thronodian's power flows, it will continue to rise from the dead. Overthink is watching them. Its dominion is absolute. Undefeated since the dawn of its birth. Your sword can split mountains and rivers. It cannot shake war from its throne, nor the countless engines of war born from civilization's shadow. It's all over soon. How do you endure this agony? Draining your resonance energy, like having your nerves flayed from your body. Even at your limit, you refuse to cut away this time. It seems you've finally repelled the Thronodian's puppeted blade and cut down the source of the outbreak. Yuan Fortress still stands. You might actually make it in time. Truly impressive. You were still fighting the Crownless when you heard the fortress explode into rubble all those years ago. Your resonance energy is nearly exhausted. How much longer can you force this? Onward. You killed the Crownless and flew back to Xuanfang without a moment's rest. And still, too late. Mortal lives are but motes of dust. You know this. Even if this war had never come, another would. Or the lament would burn it all to ash. Since this ending is already destined, why did you bother? Why destroy your inner peace for a lost cause? Qingxiao, this is your inner world. You can try again, but you know, every single time, I realize my own weakness. From Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits, the land of Xuanfang. No matter how hard I try, my sword cannot save everyone. But this is the path I chose. I must go. There are people waiting for me. No, that shouldn't be your reaction. You should be drowning in agony. You should be trapped in a loop of futile attempts until you break. Until you can endure no more and fight me, like every time before.
Qingxiao?
You didn't block. Do not run. You want my power? Have you lost your mind? I am the Sancho poison in your body. The emotions and desires you cut away for the sake of cultivation. Every dark thought, every shadow your sword ever cast, they are me. Other cultivators would have slain me long ago, yet you seek my help. Our heart swords were always meant to be one. You kept me for 2 centuries. Fed me your feelings. All so you could use me when the day came. You are Qingxiao too, after all. Cultivation is, above all, being true. If I killed you, how could I claim an honest heart? You will regret this. I will eat away at you until nothing is left. No mind, no heart. In the end, your own hand will tear down everything you tried to protect. Even if that day comes, I have someone by my side who can stop me. I am willing to entrust myself to him. Qingxiao, the things you treasure are not the things I treasure. You care for the world, but I only care about your way. Yes, I know. From this day forth, you will never be able to sever the full tide of mortal feeling, or break free from the karma of this world. You will be bound to me forever, never to see through the world's illusions, never to transcend, never to attain the way. I was never a transcendent. I need not bother with any great way. Besides, I have already found my answer. How very stubborn I am. Rover, I am back. I used my inner demon's strength to replenish my depleted resonance energy. Forgive me. I forced you to bear the risk of my losing control.
It's all right. If that inner demon had really taken control, I still would have found a way to wake you up.
Now, I feel a flood of stray thoughts swirling within me. But I need not, and will not, suppress them.
Is that for the better or the worse?
Neither. They are simply my thoughts.
At any rate, you're still the Qing Shao I know.
I am nothing but a prideful mortal, always believing there was nothing my sword could not protect. Sometimes I even forgot. I started cultivating just to stay alive. Back then, I was only a wanderer whose hometown had been taken by the lament. This thread is all my family left behind. It is the only link between the sword transcendent and Qing, the wandering village girl. I wear it to remember where I came from. No matter how many years pass, I cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of others. Strength has its limits. But I only ask for a clean heart. Even if my sword cannot promise a perfect end, I will not stay my hand.
Even if it's not enough. There will always be another to carry your burden, and another after that. You aren't walking this road alone.
You truly are different from who you were 2 centuries ago. At the end of the Fortress and Gorge's war, when I was about to fall, I heard Along's roar echoing across the battlefield. I looked up and saw the golden-eyed one and Jue. You struck the source of the disaster. You rewrote the fate of that war. I looked for you after the battle, but you were gone. I wanted to know if someone like you ever had to face such impossible choices.
I still don't know my past. And nothing I've been through since I woke up has been simple or easy. But even though we didn't always know how things would turn out, we still followed our hearts anyway. And we gave it everything we had.
Yes, we did. I must confess, I lied to you. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs' reach is not that wide. I actually traced your footsteps by asking many people. Come, my disciple. Time to settle things in the world outside. I want to be honest with myself. Since I taught you sword flight, I do consider you my disciple. You need not answer, but I shall call you such, even if only for this short while. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment. I see. Ask away. Yes. This inner landscape manifests during my meditations. It is a reflection of my state of mind. That strand of life-bound sword intent I gave you has, to a certain extent, bound our lives to the same wellspring. When my resonance energy ran dry, my inner demon surfaced. My inner landscape began to collapse. That is how you were pulled in. But it was also my wish. If I failed, you would have had the strength to stop me. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. I see. Ask away. Do not worry. My mind has settled. My resonance ability is stabilizing. I am far from full strength, but I will not lose control again. Yes, I have you by my side. Before we depart, is there anything you... I see. Ask away. I have been sensing the battle through my sword intent. The line is holding. The soldiers and people of Xuanfang stand united. They will protect the hold, for that is all we can burden them with. The rest falls on us. We must end Muyu's schemes. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment. Looks like we don't need to do anything.
The pendant is reacting. It's guiding us forward.
While we were in the cabin, others were keeping watch outside.
Rover, Paragon Qingxiao. Took you long enough. Any later and I wouldn't have held out. That pendant and those notes I left, they did the trick, I suppose. Just a Jianghu alias to earn my keep. Let me introduce myself proper. The Nethermancer who went 3 years undercover in Zhuojun Atelier's snake pit without a single butt. Qingran. You didn't pull any punches back at the Sanctum, by the way. Haha, heard stories about your style. Had to see for myself if the rumors were true.
Your cover must be blown now, right?
I hit him first. While he was running his mouth at you, I gave him a little love tap in the back. Shame he slipped away behind a wall of auto puppets.
I see. That's why Muyu's phantom vanished so suddenly.
Right. Let's skip the chit-chat. We're all hunting the same soulless fart, so why not team up?
You've helped a great deal, and I've no reason to refuse. I need your intel. But you... what do you need from me?
You get right to it, huh? Love it. I want to stick with you because it's better odds for making sure Muyu doesn't get away again. I don't have any of your noble motives. Just an old score to settle with that bastard.
That's your only condition.
Yeah, well, if we trip over any Sanctum relics or Sheen's secret stash of treasure, Maybe toss one my way? Kidding. Let me be clear. No Nethermancer stands by while someone toys with the dead's reverberations.
Then, pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Where's Muyu's true body hiding?
He took the shuttle up to the top level. The Tian Realm. That's his playground. According to Lucky, there's a sea of reverberations up there. Almost like all of Xuanfang's reverberations got sucked into one place.
To hell with you! I told you that's not my name, you forgetful brat!
Always so lively. Oh, that's just a foul-mouthed lynx spirit I caught. Pay it no mind.
What's Muyu's true intention?
In a coded letter to Drudgen Atelier, he claimed he'd get his hands on Sentinel technology, the mechanistic mojo Sheen used to build the hold. But think about it. If all he wanted was to steal something in the Sanctum, isn't all this chaos a bit unnecessary?
He's been running experiments in the mechanisms. It's like he's trying to figure out how they work before he does something. Either way, we need to find him quickly.
This is the last shuttle, but I see no lightway to the sky and barrier.
Let's check near that sword light.
Looks like you still have questions. Go on, I got nothing to hide. After our little run-in at the Sanctum, I used a spirit portal to enter this Mirage realm. Landed in this level first. Same portal I opened for you back then. It cuts a passage between any two places thick enough. As soon as I got there, I walked right into Muyu collecting data. Played along, got cozy. After my cover blew, I stole a shuttle to give his toys the slip. That's how I ended up here. Lucky or not, you two showed up. With a parade of those things. Gotta say, you really know how to wear a guy out. Looks like you still have questions. Go on, I got nothing to hide. Right before the siege, Muyu and I reached a secret chamber in Fogvale Pagoda. He didn't find Sheen's trail, so he geared up for the Sanctum. Time was tight, so I left that pendant behind as a breadcrumb. Laced it with my resonance ability. Then I followed him. It was a gamble. Could have blown up in my face 100 ways. But turns out, I bet on the right horse. Spent my life in the right places, too. Oh, I cut a deal with the, debt collector in this lifeline. Traded a bit of my lifespan. Just enough to juice that pendant. Add in the passage to the Sanctum, a year or two off the clock. I figured that's a tidy price for you and the Paragon on my side. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. The snake needed a hand from within Drudgen Atelier to get supplies moving to lay the groundwork. That hand just happened to be me. But he was paranoid. Notes at drop points, never a face. Didn't get a meet and greet till all hell broke loose with the auto puppets. He kept me at arm's length. Used me like a doorman. If you two hadn't have scared him, he never would have let me come this far. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got nothing to hide. Huh. It's been quiet for a while. That's not a good sign.
not let the escaped Tacit discords into Mongzhou. We are running out of options. Anyone willing to follow me into the fortress mainframe? Step forward.
I'm with you!
The rest of you! Guan Chuan is in command now! Stick to the plan, cover the evacuation, and withdraw immediately!
I'm going with you. I know a shortcut to the mainframe.
Savante girl, this is not your fight. Get to safety.
Commander, this is my home. I'm from Huanglong, but I'm a daughter of Xuanfeng, too. Just like everyone else here, I want to make sure more people can live to see the sun rise.
These are memories and emotions from the past, from before Yuan Fortress self-destructed.
My Shifu told me about this. The ones who stayed behind. They were all great heroes.
I have never forgotten them. Stay alert. Something is coming.
Big one after this. You must be getting desperate.
Focus on the defense of our own shuttle first.
Prepare for battle.
With you two around, I almost feel safe.
Thunder rumble!
Can you hear me? I just connected to the Cloud Shuttle control room. The shrimp bombers on deck are all ready to fire. Use them as much as you want.
JD?
Hold on. Who's that?
Let's blast those bots to pieces.
Decisive moment!
The bombard's overheated and shut down. Repairs will take some time.
Do not let a single one slip through.
Split up into the both sides.
Fine by me. Side is mine.
We'll face judgment! We'll face judgment! Celestial might, dispel all shadows! Annihilation!
The auto puppets are a lot tougher than the last batch.
Don't let them smooth. We need to end this quickly. I will hold the line here. You two go deal with those shuttles.
Got it. Jingran, can you keep up?
That far? Don't sell a Nethermancer short. That's one down. Time to take down the next.
Sub-vessel core region under attack. Requesting
Voice is really starting to get on my nerves.
Score that orb when you're done.
Easy peasy. Side's clear. Wonder how the Paragon's doing.
It is done.
Yeah, but the fog's still here. Doesn't feel like a win to me. My gut tells me this is a trap.
You probably just pulled back into the fog. Getting ready to hit us again.
Brace yourselves. That shuttle is approaching once more.
Directive. Full assault. Unit deployment takes to maximum.
We can't expect to board it yet. Gotta clear the deck of autobots first.
That shuttle is the source of the fog. Until it falls, this will not end.
Then we board it and destroy the control orb.
Interesting. So we're trading bases. Auto puppets are still pouring in. If we all leave, this place is done for.
Everyone, we're here! It's finally my turn to fight. Took me forever to fix these guys up. You go take down that cloud shuttle. Leave this place to me and my lancers.
Sure you can handle it? I'll stay back for a bit and help you hold the line.
Good. We'll make this quick.
I activated my sword attack, which should help us resist the fog's effects for now.
I'm back! Time to sink this machine!
The wicked will face judgment!
End them together.
Will face judgment! Celestial might, dispel all shadows!
Defensive ultimate normal.
Wind rising. The wicked will face judgment.
Impressive. You really clicked there.
The final obstacle lies ahead.
Flying piece of junk's been playing hide and seek long enough. Let's put it down.
That big one's finally gone. I'm so exhausted. Quite sure my parts are about to fall off one by one. After all, these are my proudest partners.
You... Why have you been helping us all this time?
I want the city out there to be okay. If we don't fix things here, that place is gonna be in big, big trouble too. Alrighty, now I'll scoot us along to the next level.
The Prism of Fate?
Whoa. So that's the Moonfox's relic from Fogville Pagoda. Figured it ended up with you.
What are you in?
Yes, Sir Transcendent Qingxiao. It has been a very, very long time. How was I supposed to know the Sentinel's relic would reveal my true form like that? Wait, this Prism of Fate, the Lexicon Axis, and the Sanctum. Are the knowledge restrictions lifting?
Now this is something. Have you two heard the legends about Xuanfang's Celestials? Huh, good. Saves time. The story goes that the Savante crew didn't just vanish after building the hold. They just upgraded. Celestials, they call them. Been watching over the city's mechanisms ever since.
The fortress and gorgeous wall broke out before Xuanfang Hold was even finished. Woyuan, what exactly are you?
Very good. I am a Celestial, but my case was a little different. Long ago, I triggered the self-destructed Yuan Fortress's mainframe. I'm still alive. Did I make it? If that wasn't enough, what do I do now? Everyone has...
You have already done more than enough.
What? Is that the Sentinel's voice?
Your will and heart have reached me. The rest is for me to handle. Ruoyun, in a moment, you will die from your wounds. But I offer you a choice. Cast aside your mortal body and become part of Xuanfang Hold, guarding it for what may be eternity. Or accept the peace of death here. Endless restraint or quiet release. I wish to know what you can truly accept.
I gave my word that I'd be one of the Celestials. I want to keep protecting my people.
This path is not easy. Time may wither your spirit. There will be no turning back, even if you beg.
I'll let my future self worry about the regrets.
Then, entrust the whole of your being to me.
To be a Celestial is to accept a leash. You bind your life to the hold and swear never to reveal its secrets. But this crisis is endangering its people. I did what I had to and projected my consciousness into an auto-puppet to guide you.
And you can speak the truth now because of this. Why only now?
The restrictions have been lifted for now. Likely because we're near the core data zone, and your connection to the Sentinel has grown stronger.
Then tell me, what is this place? And how is it connected to the Hold?
You're in the Hold's control mainframe, a space called the Xuanyuan Domain. It stores vast amounts of the regional's historical data. Muyu uploaded outside reverberations, twisting the execution logic. He tried to take full control of the Mirage realm, but it ended up triggering all these anomalies. If this continues, his reverberations will continue their contamination until everything collapses. In the end, the Hold itself will fall.
First instance activated. Simulating. Xuanfang Hold. Reconstructing. Future possibilities converged.
This voice. It sounds like the one I heard in Renacita's civilization capsule. If Imperator wasn't the only Sentinel that left a relic storing legacy data, is this control mainframe actually a civilization capsule? Could we be inside it right now?
That data is restricted under the highest clearance. Even now, it hasn't lifted. There's the lightway to the Sky End barrier. This is as far as I can take you. Muyu turned guardians into killers, and souls of the departed into toys. I beg you, please stop him.
I accept your request. Take care.
Qingxiao, do you remember our farewell back then? You never gave me an answer.
It was worth it.
Jingran, we'll fly up there on swords. What about you?
All good. I got my own way of keeping up.
The road ahead is bound to be perilous. Allow me to lead the way.
Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell you what I can. Xuanfeng Hold's technology comes from the Sentinel herself. It is far more advanced than anything else in this age. If the restrictions on us Celestials come from that consensus, we accepted our fate when we signed on to build the Hold. We knew what we would become when it was finished. Now, we're just consciousness in machines. Frequencies that watch over and maintain the Hold. Right now, I'm sorry. That is another thing I cannot speak of. Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell you what I can.
Is Sheen the Moonfox in the Sanctum? If you can't say, just nod or shake your head.
Forgive me. The restrictions are woven into our thoughts. Any attempt to reveal classified information is blocked. But I can say this. I only made it to the Xuanyuan domain because of the Sentinel's help. Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell you what I can. Those sword lights were imitations of Qingxiao's sword intent. I created them from stray frequencies in the domain. They can restore one's resonance energy. I could not carry them in my auto-puppet body, so I left them near where I made them. Did they help? Huh? You didn't see anything embarrassing, I hope? I suppose it's because those frequencies are tied to the region's history. Or there's a chance I accidentally mixed in some of my own. Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell you what I can. I wish you both the best. Stay safe.
Careful. The barrier in this level has spiraled into chaos.
Muyu really set a small disaster.
No stopping. Let's get through this quickly.
There it is. The Sanctum's shuttle. Muyu's little fortress.
That barrier of warped machinery won't yield to a simple strike.
2 weak spots in the perimeter. We can force a breach there.
Hold on. I got a better idea. See that shuttle over there? I'll ram it straight through the barrier. You two fly through before the crack closes.
That over there is worse than the Skyend's dangers. Even with a shuttle as a shield, you'll be putting your life at risk.
Safe paths don't lead to lost places. If there's an opening, I'm not letting it go to waste.
Jingron, what are your odds?
90% shot to get you two inside.
No, I mean, what are the odds you come back alive?
Some things you don't know till you try. Besides, we're running out of time. Those openings could disappear in a second. Look, I've always known my wick was shorter than most. But how I burn it, that's my call. Even if the gods themselves disagree. So go save Xuan Fang, big hero. I'm not planning on checking out just yet. Once this is over, maybe you'll see me again at my Shafu's old lady's place in Shanling Village.
This wisp of sword intent may not work miracles, but with your resolve fueling it, it will not fail you.
Rover, Paragon Ching Xiao, I'll leave that corpse-fiddling creep to you, then. Shuttles have gone completely haywire.
Run!
Minor hiccup. Steering's busted on this clanker. Gotta find another way. Go ahead, the other room.
Watch the rampaging mechanisms.
I see someone up ahead.
He's dead. And this time it's no puppet. This is his true body. The wound was fatal. It must have been the strike Jingran landed earlier.
If he's dead, then who's controlling those reverberations? Who sent the cloud shuttles and the auto puppets? This can't be over that easily.
The reverberations of the dead. They still pour in without end. They still cause the anomalies.
The emotions and the reverberations are weak little things. But they do make excellent fuel for transcendence. So, the two closest to the Sentinel. You've managed to find your way here.
Muyu, this corpse. Is this another one of your tricks?
This is my true flesh. The mortal vessel I cast aside. I'm being entirely honest with you. Your vision has narrowed, Paragon Qingshao. I expected someone as elevated as you to understand this path sooner. We were never enemies, truly. This time, you two simply happen to stand in my way. Save or destroy. Neither has ever interested me. To break that fox's tedious restrictions and taste the fruit of true knowledge, I had to take a path from which there is no retreat.
I don't care about your plans. I came to take your life.
This time, you will pay for everything you've done in Xuanfeng Hold.
Then you shall make ideal test subjects. I came here to dissect the Sentinel's design, to understand the blueprint of divinity, to know myself into its equal. And now, I've reached the pinnacle of mechanist arts.
He's above us.
To become the perfect Celestial. And you, Qingshao, born to transcend, yet brought low by useless emotion and your pity for insignificant mortals.
They matter to me. Beware of the evil.
Celestial. You just copied the Savante craftsman and transferred your consciousness into the auto puppet.
Those slaves found are unworthy of the name. I am the true Celestial, free of all chains. I have taken the most fragile thing in this world and made it my role of protection. I have arrived at a future you cannot even fathom.
Feeding on the dead. be a mirror of yourself. Every soul has its own light. The perfection in Sutra is a hollow lie. I fight for the lights of the living. Each flame is a life, distinct and irreplaceable.
Thunderous aftershock. Flashing shadows.
This is not over. This is not my destination. Just a moment more. A moment more, and I will cast off this shell and ascend.
This grotesque puppet show ends now.
Sunday. Heed my word. Quick end to you. Pure light. Shake the sky. Splitting the light, shattering tunes, rising steel.
The reverberations from the D-realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment. What did you do?
I shared my sword intent with the auto-puppets you experimented on.
The good shit you played. Has your cultivation addled your wits? You'd even protect the reverberations of the dead?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a swan paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in, didn't you?
Do not misunderstand. The Citadel's knowledge is my only concern. The one who wanted this capsule. Ask your old enemy. Xuanfang is but one corner of the chaos in Mengzhou. Unfortunately, I have no interest in Balanofra's petty schemes.
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before. A Fraxidus overseer?
It's irrelevant now. You defeated me because you were strong enough, not because my path was wrong.
Unrepentant to the last.
I accept the consequences of my work. To regret it now would be to dishonor all the materials I used to get here. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Doesn't it remind you of the etheric sea? Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down. You may escape to reality, but Xuanfang Hold is doomed.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Every life it saved was a debt that must eventually be paid. Just like your protection, it has only delayed the inevitable. And now, above you, the bill has arrived. The tacit discords, the dead, the destruction Xuanfang was always meant to face.
So that was the plan? Trigger collapse, destroy the barrier, and slip away in the chaos?
I told you. I do not care about what happens to the capsule. And I care even less for this hold. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire. Frankly, you two, I don't give a damn. Leave it to the Sentinel? Better that knowledge in human hands. In my hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my madness. I never once hid my intentions from you.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as someone stands against this falling sky, this place will endure. So...
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake this city. And I promised you that you wouldn't walk this road alone. Master.
Yes.
Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Xuanfang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
There's a whole group of people here!
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn. Sky, break!
have both worked very hard indeed.
She?
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. I handled the anomalies that remained. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and auto-puppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfeng Hold has weathered the storm. Paragon Xingsao, calm yourself.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfeng has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Whatever your reasons were, you owe us an explanation.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Muyu sowed. When Muyu invaded the Sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene directly nor send word. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuanyuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the Sanctum, the Prism of Fate flickered. Was that you? Did you guide us into the Xuanyuan domain?
Only by stopping Muyu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
One more thing. Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Meng Zhou's civilization capsule? Muyu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations. Fortunately, you two were there. You saved Xuanfeng from far greater loss.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfeng we saw in the domain.
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. As for why they were never deployed during the Fortress and Gorgeous War... Qingsao, the answer is simple. There was not enough time.
Time.
Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Meng Zhou. It was never meant for the mortal world. It has already walked too many fates. Muyu's ruin is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfeng's problems began with its sentinel, then its sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Qingsao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfeng the answers you deserve. When that day comes, bring the Prism of Fate and come see.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heavens, scattering the darkness. The ominous force over Xuanfang was swept away. Mechanisms whirred back to life, and tacit discords were locked away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had descended. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, a certain garden collapsed without warning. As for the secrets it buried, that shall be a tale for another time. Stall.
Soy seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head to the Ministry of War and find Yang Yang first.
Please, take these. Leave alone. Working day and night.
Thank goodness you're both safe. Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you.
Are you hurt?
So I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingxia are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger. Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my sister.
All right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mengzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaborations with Huashu Academy. About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flower Veil puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfang under another identity, biding his time, refining his plan.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even offered to share information to help with the guild's investigation. But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right. Did you meet the cat of the Netherlands? Really? So he hasn't been seen since the sanctum. Typical. A proper ghost of the Jianghu. I wouldn't be surprised if he just shows up again one day.
I'm sure he also made it up safely. But did Muyu have dealings with the Fraxidus? He mentioned an overseer's name before we ended him.
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself. She said Muyu traded technology with the Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mengzhou City Hall. In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. This time, they shut the door in my face. Said Mengzhou's magistrate wasn't receiving visitors. Xuanfang's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet. It's suspicious.
At least it has made good on its promise. A group of personnel and supplies will arrive from Mengzhou City soon. Another shipment of aid from Jinzhou has also arrived.
Things are indeed looking up. You two needn't worry about City Hall. I'll think of something.
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling. I can tell there's a lot on your mind. But you'll try to unwind, won't you?
Yeah. Things are peaceful in Xuanfeng for now.
I hope that won't change for a long, long time.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mengzhou. Xuanfeng will be no exception. You should both take the chance to relax. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, all right?
Rover, what did my sister mean by next time?
One day, we're all gonna visit Jinzhou together.
I'd like that.
mumbling about that new house back home.
You're here.
So, this is your training hall?
When I first settled here, it was nothing but an abandoned shack. Over the years, the local folk have helped me repair it of their own accord. I owe them a great debt. Cultivation may not need worldly comforts, but if I am to found a school, I should at least have a proper training hall.
Found a school?
I want to open a school here in Xuanfang. Teach others the way of the sword.
Where are you at with this?
Still at the very first step. Finding my first disciple. The first disciple is the foundation. The face the school shows to the world. I must choose with the utmost care.
Well, you did teach me to fly with the sword not long ago. Doesn't that mean...
Back in the Xuanyuan domain, I called you disciple, yes. And you called me master. But that journey has already ended. I have not truly guided you. Your swordcraft already stands on its own. I've no right to claim you as disciple. So, it must be your choice.
Qingxiao, if you'll have me, then our journey doesn't need to be over.
Very well. According to how my own master accepted me, taking on a disciple requires 2 steps. This shall be the first.
This is...
a sword talisman. I carved it myself over the last few days. My life-bound sword intent lives inside it. Think of it as a keepsake of our knowing each other, or as a bond between master and disciple. I hope you will take it.
To be my disciple, you must sever worldly ties, cast aside the 6 desires, and leave karma behind.
And if, in the end, I cannot?
Then by that time, you will have found a way of your own.
So, now comes the second step, I guess?
I treat you to a meal. I believe it's called an initiation feast. When my master accepted me, she broke years of fasting just to share a meal. Bring along your adorable little friend as well.
Adorable? You mean Abby?
Huh?
Up here, this land looks exactly as it was.
Maiden's running around all day. She's hosting parties.
Mungzhou fish and vinegar coming right up. Caught from the Luo River just this morning. You won't find fresher.
So sour! What's wrong with this fish?
This was the signature dish of Yuan's flavors in the late fortress. I received an invitation to eat there once. One bite, and the taste has never left me. Disciple, would you like to try some? Before, I always saw the people as those who quietly waited to be protected. But the truth is, they've always had the heart to protect themselves. To save for a day, or to save for a lifetime, neither compares to teaching them the means to save themselves.
So, that's the real reason you're founding a school.
Many years ago, a fellow cultivator passed through Xuanfeng with his disciple during their travels across Swanglong. He came up the mountain to visit me. Only then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with the golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly. His lifespan was nearly spent. And yet, he was at total peace. He had a disciple to inherit his legacy, and his teachings were already taking root across the world. Even if one can no longer walk their way, or devote their life to peace under heaven, there will always be someone to take their place. That is the lesson you taught me not so long ago.
So, as your first and most devoted disciple, it looks like I'll be helping with the teaching too.
You already have. To teach the sword is to offer someone a chance to find their own way with it. Even if they never master it, their body and spirit will still become stronger. Well...
Did you hear? That transcendent lady is incredible! They say she's the master of the greatest martial arts school in the whole wide world! What's it called again? Xuanyuan School. Yeah, it's the best in the world!
In that case, Xuanyuan School it shall be.
Did Paragon Jing Xiao leave this behind? Swordcraft of the Golden-Eyed One.
A gleam that severs moonlight. A blade that splits the sky.
I will be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
A gleam that severs moonlight. A blade that splits the sky.
It's been some time. I trust you've been well? I have recovered. Yang Yang was with me in the last battle, and we made a good team. A few close calls, but we came through unharmed. But on to pressing matters. Granny Yanshu asked me to pass you a message. She said Jing is back. Do you want to see him? The Paragon's report to the Ministry of War mentioned a Nethermancer who's been a great help. That must have been him, right?
Do you know him?
Qianling is a small village. The young ones grow up together. You cannot help but know each other.
I still have Jinron's pendant. It's time to return it.
just stopped by to see me. Hard to say what that boy's been doing all these years. But the Ministry of War sent him an official commendation. Oh, not the best. But he flashed that sly grin of his when he saw me. Back when Sandow and I took him in, he was like a stray cat. Just fire in his belly and wild to the bone. Didn't happen overnight, but he simmered down eventually. No more talk about Mangzhou. No more talk about throwing his life away for his parents. I've said too much. Happens with age. You'd best ask him yourself. He's out in the field by the woods nearby.
Perfect. I have something to return to him anyway.
Here, take this to him, please, before he vanishes again. He's always had a sweet tooth for these.
Hey, what's that you got? Smells kinda scrumptious.
This is for someone else. Don't you be getting any ideas.
Aw, what crummy luck.
Outrun the light. Swordflight is faster.
The pendant is vibrating. He must be close by.
Well, look who's here. Was gonna find you once I wrap things up.
Jingran, your eye.
Huh? Oh, been staying up late. Reading too much. Nothing Hua Xu's miracle eye drops won't fix, though. It's nothing. Just told, Mimi to collect a little extra this time. Not the first time, won't be last. It'll pass.
The boy runs his mouth. If I hadn't jumped in, you'd be down there playing cards with your Shifu already.
The old lady must have roped you into this. Thanks. You probably guessed already. This is that old score I told you about. The one I got with Mu Yu.
This is where you're...
Relax. They're empty. Couple decades back, Mengzhou had a real bad day. Some of the Atelier's blade puppets went haywire. Killed a bunch of folks. 2 of them were artisans. My parents. After that, no family, nothing. Ended up on the street. Then Shifu found me, dragged me back here to Xuanfang. Back then, all I wanted was to sneak into Mengzhou and cut the guts out of whoever did it. But he knocked me around, set me straight. Then he brought me here, had me build these 2 graves, empty ones. Said, "Kid, worry about moving forward first. You can settle scores when you're older." Ever since, whenever I start to lose my cool, I come here. Just sit. A few years later, I went back to Mengzhou to dig into what happened. The patrol records proved it. Those blade puppets had reverberation marks on them. So I followed that thread, and it led me right to Muyu. Guess I can finally tell my folks it's settled. Shame I can't give Shifu a proper thank you. Face to face, I mean. The old coot made me promise that when he kicks it, no grave, no marker, no nothing. Live clean, die clean. He locked himself away in some mirage realm. Lamp and all.
Jingran, I think it's time to give you this back.
Nah, keep it. Call it a souvenir. Thing ain't worth much, and the resonance energy stuck to it just burnt out anyway. I mean, I could charge it up for you. Maybe, 3 months. Tops.
Knock off throwing your life away, would you?
Ain't many things in this world I give a crap about. But I gotta say, lately, I've finally met someone interesting.
Looks like the great Nethermancer, the cat of the Netherlamp himself, didn't find any treasure this time. Just ended up losing a trinket.
Don't count my losses yet. I never do a bad deal. Already down to my last.
Are those reverberations?
They used to be people.
Must survive. The truth is within reach. There is still a chance. My path does not end here.
Whoa there. And where'd you think you're slithering off to? Former Helmsmaster of the Janshui branch, Muyu.
Traitor. How did you find me?
I think I read about this in some old storybook. The old sacrifice the body, save the spirit trick. You let someone cut you loose from your old shell and slipped away in the chaos. Clever. Real clever. But you went and bent your psyche into a reverberation. You really think I couldn't track that? It's kind of what I do.
defeat. That core contains data on the Sentinel. Its worth is incalculable. It could be yours. For Nethermancers. No. For Xuanfang. It would mean everything. All I need is time. Just give me a little more time. And the Sentinel's secret will be laid bare.
Two things you got wrong. First, you got nothing to bargain with. Second, yeah, this thing's nice, but it ain't that nice. Not to me. Hey, remember that blade puppet incident in Mengzhou? What, 10, 15 years back?
Blade puppet incident? What was that? I do not recall.
Amazing things you big shots forget. Or did your escape by execution stunt scramble your brains?
Just who are you?
Forget it then. Don't matter. But you'll remember this. The one who ends you was just an ordinary peasant from Xuanfang.
Humanity could have been perfect.
You stopped being human a long time ago. Where's the perfect in that? Why didn't you stop me? Could have squeezed him for more info if you'd wanted.
Matters of revenge. Only the wronged can decide. Besides, his corpse is not without use.
Here. You lot'll put it to better use than me.
What's taking so long? Why isn't the contact here yet? Could the former Hamsmaster's arrangements have gone wrong?
Don't lose your head. If something has changed, we will simply report to the headquarters ourselves.
Didn't see me here?
You're the contact for the Zhejiang branch.
Spare me the little tricks. You were waiting for the Jianshui branch. What? Do I not look the part?
Winding flow vessel?
100-fold assemblage.
Pardon our disrespect. You came at the right time. We have the former Hellmaster's manuscripts from his time in Xuanfang and a recent secret letter.
Top-notch work, fellas. The Grand Helm will definitely know your names after this. No time to waste. You'll be coming with me. Except... I'm afraid I'll have to restrain you. Just a little.
Why you?
Shh. For your own sake, I recommend you save your breath. Lady Suoming, what brings you to Xuanfang?
So, you are the Jinzhou patroller seconded to Mengzhou. Don't misunderstand. I'm not here for the Atelier's affairs.
The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs governs the Sentinel's business. You being here, could it be...
You already know all you need to know. Take care.
See you around. If we're lucky.